Right, hi Ubeek. If you could just do a sound check for me, that'd be great.
Make sure your speakers aren't up too high.
Looks like we're getting sound coming through. Great. So with that, good luck on your run. I shall see you on the other side. The results screen. Good luck.
Cheers.
All set to go, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna mute and deafen you and just take off when you're ready, man.
Catch you in the interim, dude.
Alright.
Okay, hello everyone watching. We are here today for another first to worst run.
No funny business.
This is a slightly different one. Dinofreak actually did his run yesterday. Dino and Ubeek could not run at the same time, so we are going to be watching them in a head-to-head. Ubeek is running against a recorded run from Dino. So they are running in the Goulash phase for A. We are running seats 0, 3 and 1 in a best of 3 flat. So we should see what we do. Ubeek starting out with the F2W. I believe it's the Ukrainian service pistol. Dino starting out with the KS. KSG. I always forget what it's called.
Okay.
We all know it as the big fat
Override token found.
Well, at least I get laser sight. Oops.
Gets himself the high point pistol, the tactical version, with the red dot and the laser built in. Switches to hollow point, good for popping heads.
Brother.
Buys himself a pump action shotgun, actually gets himself a bolt action shotgun instead. In the form of the TOS.
It's not investigating.
Slightly less powerful than a 12 gauge shotgun. It's probably not what he was after, but it can be a quite nice weapon still.
Could you imagine that?
There's not too much recoil with it, so it's fairly smooth to
I think
shoot.
I just lost my stealth bonus. Oh, fork. Yeah, I think I just lost my stealth bonus.
And Dino apparently lost his stealth bonus. Ubeek hasn't yet, as he is clearing hold number 1.
Oh, hello.
And begins the hold.
Huh?
Followed shortly by
Interfacing with
Ubeek.
system node. Hold this position.
So they're both rolling their
Analyzing
shotguns as their
system.
primary weapons, it appears.
Whoa!
Dino holding the centre of the room, Ubeek holding one of the corners on the balcony. And the statics are up for Dino. He takes a hit, so that's going to be a point loss. Ubeek needs to stay careful on good shots.
Neutralize it.
So Dino needs to go as fast as possible to make up those points, and he is through. Ubeek is going for those encryptions. At least one left ahead of there, switches to the 12, one down below,
Encryption
and
neutralized.
clears it. I think Ubeek might have been slightly faster with that
Data
clear.
extracted. 4
Getting shot,
override
obviously,
tokens found.
flustered Dino.
Advance to
here.
next system node and take it.
However, Dino is into his supply room. There is a Sosig up the top he needs to worry about. There we go. That's the alert bonus one again. And Ubeek is moving into the same room. There's no Sosig on the top to deal with. As Dino is getting into a heated battle here. Or popping the head of that Sosig. Ubeek rolls the 2-point shotgun roll and gets the M2 gun, which is beautiful. They both roll the 3 gun. Okay. We've seen some interesting luck going on here, guys. obviously it's completely random which weapon you get out of the pool, and they both rolled the same thing. This would be the going forwards, most likely. The large magazine makes it really,
Override
really good
token
to take out
found.
encryptions. Especially when it comes to the regenerative. Ubeek opts to buy an early power-up sausage and gets an infinite ammo. And also purchases a flashlight to go on his 3-gun.
Kill.
Is Dino going to spend any of his remaining
What do I wanna
tokens?
do? What do I want to do?
That's the question.
Good weapon. Got the KS-23. Hey.
Also goes for power up, also gets the infinite ammo. Okay, so the main difference between the primary weapons now is that Ubeek is running the flashlight
It's Gordon. No, it's
as he
next?
goes
Yeah,
into
it's
lobby.
next.
Those shots over those boxes are very difficult to get. Both wanting to come in through different doors, but a lovely decapitation by Dino there. I actually prefer entering this hold through the air vent, down behind the boxes, as you can see in Dino's way he's standing. I believe personally that it gives a much easier clear
Interfacing with system
as
node.
Ubeek
Hold this
starts
position.
his hold as well.
Analyzing system.
Okay, so Dino's got through the hardens,
Hardened encryption detected.
and the hardens are up for Ubeek. Struggling to shoot that So-6 head over the wall, darting down
Encryption
and getting the clear. Some really nice work by both of our runners here.
Layer. Analyzing system.
This is why most people like holding the top like Dino is, and Ubeek is struggling to shoot these So-6 over the low barriers, whereas Dino is able to shoot them on a straight flat level. It's a better shot on their bodies and their heads. Popping up onto the balcony, getting those swarms down nice and easily. All is complete for Dino. Ubeek is waiting for the swarms to appear, pop up. He goes for the So-6 first for safety, and a couple of extra shots taken there, but he has cleared that swarm, and the hole is complete.
Data extracted.
Oh, that was close.
5 override tokens found. Advance the next system node and take it.
Can't actually remember.
Okay, Dino is down in the dark, right there. Brighten it up a little bit, make it a little bit easier to see what's going on.
Crud, I hear them.
And Ubeek is heading towards Penthouse.
Hey, what's good? What's going on over here?
So Ubeek's in the supply room. He is taking up the So-6.
Override token found.
Dino has followed him in. That patrol is not looking at him, deals with him nicely. Ubeek looks to be going for more power-ups. Gets the bullet boost, which is probably exactly what he was looking for to go with the infinite ammo. Wonder if we'll see any more purchases in here at all, or if the tokens are going to be retained for future purchases. And Hello to Dragon and Flat in the chat. Good to see you both here. Okay, Dino opts to go for
Ooh.
a
Oh,
6-point
man, that's
AR
the
roll.
worst. That is the worst roll I've ever heard.
Yes. It's a tiny magazine at 10 rounds.
Sayonara Katana. What the fork even is this? No sights as well. Oh,
Here.
There's a good chance I'm gonna die here.
Did that not come with a red
Interfacing
dot?
with system node.
Anyway, Ubeek is into his
Hold this
hold
position.
3 bunker.
Forking hell.
Analyzing
What
system.
is this? What is this monstrosity?
Well, Dino Freak is freaking out about the AR he just picked up. I forget its name.
Fucking hell.
What's over there?
It is the modern version. Both old and new versions are in
Encryption
page 3.
neutralized.
Sayonara.
Advancing to next system layer.
And Ubeek very
Analyzing
quickly clearing
system.
out his first set of encryptions.
Let's check.
So 6 down quickly. Seems to have a fairly nice spread of encryption clouds here. Only one that's in a position. So there is only a very small amount even needed to hit all of them once they pop. Dealing with those 6 quickly, quick reload.
Swarm
Shows where the swarms. There's one down. It's a little unlucky to not one hit any of these. That's the slightly off one being around the corner, switches to the P12
encryption
to
neutralized.
finish them off. As I note, he has lost his stealth bonus again, but he is into hold number 3.
Analyzing system.
Terrible.
Oh, that is. Huh? That is.
Dealing with their enemies just fine. Switching to the Hardens rather than the 6. That was a really good player for not using the shotgun. You need to get those bullets in those holes, and the spread of the shotgun really helps. I'm surprised he didn't switch
Recursive
for that
encryption
clear.
detected.
And the recursives are up for Ubeek. He's going to be doing some shotgun surgery, it seems. And porcupines it. Oh no. Switch to the P12 might have been
Encryption
the
neutralized.
optimal choice there.
Hold
But
set.
he clears the encryption.
Data
Hold 3 is
extracted.
complete.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Front.
So Dino swarms are up. He finishes taking it for his 6. Does the switch to the shotgun. Needs to rack it, however. Can he clear it all? Switches to back to the AR, gets a ricochet on the last one, only needing 2 shots to take out the swarm.
Brother.
Okay,
That is. What's over there?
so quite like Ubeek, Dino has both of his recursives right next to each other, making a fairly easy clear, or should be. Not having to run around the hole to get the sight.
Oh my days.
Gets shot at but does not get hit right there. Can't be doing with any more point losses from that. Gets 1 miss on that encryption hitting this core, causing 1 more node to appear. But
Override
gets a
token
good
found.
fast clear. That was a better clear than Ubeek got on the recurves. And Ubeek goes for the 8-point AR roll
Whoa,
and gets
whoa,
himself
whoa,
the
Frank.
M249. That is absolutely fantastic for him. Absolutely fantastic weapon. Hits the hardest of any of the guns in that weapon pool. Obviously the 60 round quad stacks are also particularly nice. It goes for another power up option, goes for the ammunition hot dog again, gets himself another infinite ammo, which really you only want the one bullet boost for that final encryption. Infinite ammo is the result of doing that role.
Why does everyone seem to hate blow pumps? I think they're
Trying to sneak in, so getting surprised by the flat patrol.
Ouch.
Does avoid getting alerting any of those O6 and losing this alert bonus.
what's going on over here.
Trying to clear the hold. Let's watch out for that laser iris. There we go. And digs it apart. Very nice. Just has the core to get now, I think. Not see it destroyed. Ubeek is
Interfacing
into
with
his hold.
system node. Hold this position. Override token. Analyzing system.
And purchases a ghost. Ubeek and down to the spot where they are. He's now searching for the last one in this corner.
Over there.
Did he hit it? He did. The last one, and he has it.
Alright.
The stealths are down for
Advancing
Ubeek.
to
He's
next
moving
system
on to
layer.
the polymorphic next,
Analyzing system.
and it's appearing in the far corner of the room. That's a little unfortunate. If it appeared up here, easier clear. Instead, he's going to have to venture out into the room where the Sosics can attack him from more directions. And Dino starts his hold so we're all the stealths, but the stealths do come up quickly.
Where did he go?
Neutralizing.
Polymorphic is up. Some very measured shots here, considering this weapon does not have a select fire. It's fully automatic only. You can be very quick on the trigger. Was opting to snipe it as well, rather than getting close. Unfortunately, that 60 round mag. And Dino's trying to hunt down the stealth, and does. While Ubeek is struggling to get this clear on the polymorphic.
Encryption neutralized.
He takes hits, unfortunately, but he does get it clear.
Advancing to next
Now,
system
he's
layer.
actually, in terms of penalties, he's in a better position than Dino still.
Analyzing
Dino took
system.
a couple of hits earlier in the early holds. So we'll have to see how Dino does with his polymorphic.
Oh, fork. That's a bad
Generative
place.
for Ubeek is in a pretty nice place. Dino also getting the awkward corner for the polymorphic spawn. But Ubeek has a nice bit of range to the regenerative there.
Oh, crud. Ah,
Okay, so Dino also takes a hit going for the polymorphic. But opts to get close from the start to get some really quick shots in and clears it very quickly. Go for the free gun on the regenerative and spray it down first. Usually you see the opposite tactic taken of spraying it down with the spread of the shotgun first before finishing it off with another
Advance to
weapon.
next system node and take it.
Ubeek still clears it very quickly, and he's done with hold 4. The regenerative for Dino is a bit closer, but you can still get a good amount of range to the target here. I suspect we will see the shotgun come out first to see if that is indeed the plan. Yep, the shotgun is out. Regenerative is up, very good timing on that. And gets most of the regenerative first, switching to the rifle to finish it off. Dino is done with hold number 4. So apart from losing a few points early on and some great fixes through getting spotted and getting hit in the early holds, Dino does seem to be trying to do his best to catch up to Ubeek. It was a faster clear on the polymorphic there, definitely. I suspect it may have been slightly faster on the regenerative too.
Override token found.
Dino assassinating that patrol Sosig, and the other one with a very well calculated neck snap. And we see 2 defensive power-ups for Ubeek now, 2 ghosts. So he doesn't get the shield, he does have a level of invulnerability in Sosigs, as they will not be able to see him. It won't protect him from any stray shots or the laser of the isomorphic, however. Purchases a second flashlight to go on the 3-gun.
Okay.
And we're seeing the same defensive power-up purchase from Dino. Does not have the bullet boost, however. We're going to see him switch to try and roll one. We do. So they're both going in with full power-ups. Maybe it's 1 extra bullet ammo power-up. Second rather than a shield. Ubeek dodged the laser from the iris there. Is he going to take it out, or is he going to just hide from it and use through this hold? Stay out of sight, spraying down the Sosigs. And he is into hold number 5.
Hold this position.
Dino's on his
Analyzing
way,
system.
he enters the penthouse, and he's just 1 doorway from the hold.
Ooh, it's in the middle.
So the first encryption
Cascading
scaling is down there on the stairs, it's not too far away. It's at a nice medium distance, making it east up. There's a bit of spraying there, but large mags allow that. One getting stuck a little bit behind a wall, but Ubeek moving quickly to take care of it and clear it.
Analyzing system.
Dino has snuck in at the top level of the hole, and he's going straight for the orb, take out the Sosix and start his hole number 5. No alert bonus lost there. So the infinite ammo and the ghost have been popped, ready for the... Oh, both encryptions are up at the same time. Ubeek is just waiting for that isomorphic to turn to give him the bases he needs to shoot, and it's done. The Cascadian is taking Dino a little bit longer. The need to reload slowing him down a little bit, but very measured shots.
Analyzing system.
Very measured shots into that target. That's the difference between having a 60 round 70 with a smaller magazine. There's nothing stopping the 7-gun clearing those nodes quickly. Just place the volume of fire with precision. The volume of fire helps break the cascading apart in the first place. Now final encryption is down at the bottom of the stairs here for Ubeek. And the orthogonal is up for Dino. He opts also to take the ammo across his shield, so even the lasers won't damage him either. A slight tracking issue, unfortunately. And it's rotating awkwardly for him, hitting that wall and instantly turning. But he gets the clear.
Advance the next system node and take it.
Weenie.
Returning to interface.
Okay, so Ubeek is done, very nicely done to clear that last encryption. Dino is
Bruh.
ready for it. It's on the last phase of that final hold.
Let him come, let him come, let him come, let him come. Let him come, right side. Left side. I'm good.
Struggling a little bit with the armor of these tier 3 SO6, unfortunately.
Boy, am I glad you didn't shank me.
Okay, refractor is up, the bullet boost is there, and it is down quickly. The dinofreak is through, and we are done with
Okay.
both
Not
runs.
bad. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Okay. Dinofreak score is down already. Let's bring Ubeek back into the room and have a quick chat. Hi there, Ubeek. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Okay, how do you feel the run went?
I think that went okay.
Yep.
Took a hit in the middle, but overall, actually, a pretty good run.
Interesting enough, Dino also took a hit in the same hold on the same encryption. He actually took a couple of hits earlier on as well. So you finished first, so I'll read your score out first. So Ubeek, your score was a 1,271,300. Dino's run concluded with a score of 1,272,300. Only 1,000 points between you. So very close. But this
Doesn't
first
get much
round,
closer than that.
exactly. But this first round goes to Dino. Unfortunately for you.
Well done.
Okay, so we will
Let's see
be
if I can
moving
make it up
on
in the next one.
Indeed, we'll be moving on to seed number 3 next. If you would like to take a break, you may.
I'm good to keep going.
Right, in that case, we will shift straight on to seed number 3.
I'll jump in and start doing my rolls.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, let's see. What do I get today?
Just
The
play through Dino's rolls as you do.
CQB870. I think I'm gonna.
Rolled the Rhino. I'm gonna re-roll.
You know, if
Okay.
Anton did
That's
make
one
a
reroll then.
neckhead pump action that
You have 2 more
wasn't that
if you
and
wish
was
them.
better,
Wish
I
for
might
them.
be chill
Could you
with it.
imagine, like, could you imagine if it was if it literally had a shoulder stock?
Immediate re-roll. That's the Mag 7.
Or if you could just put a
Okay,
stock on
right,
that
so that's
one.
2 rerolls down.
Oh, you can't.
You have 1 more
I think
reroll
that could-
available
no,
should
you
you wish it.
can't.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
KS12.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
I will take
rolling.
that.
Going with the KS12.
Yeah, so-
Okay,
I'm re-rolling, baby.
right. We'll wait for
Oh, you thought you
the
could
recording of
put a stock
Dino's
on that?
Well, I
weapon
never
rolls,
tried,
and I'll
so I just
release
assumed
you
you could. I mean, I wouldn't have stuck
when
with it
he
anyway.
begins
Put it
his
that way,
run.
I wouldn't have stuck with it anyway. I got the Rhino. I'm just gonna re-roll.
Okay, so that's
Interesting
2.
enough,
That's
you
2.
both rolled a Rhino.
Cheese. Ooh, USP. I could take this.
Can't even blame the time seed on that one.
Oh man.
It was quite funny. You both in the previous run, you also both rolled a 3 gun.
Seed, it's an advantage if I start with a reflex. Gosh dang, and I do not want to pull the
Getting the good
stupid
shotguns.
action, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
And he started with the KS23 on the previous run as well. So we're seeing the same weapons come up for both of you quite a bit.
All right, sounds good. Well,
Okay,
I guess since you got
he's
something
selected
to
his
like
weapon.
to, or
You've selected yours. good
you're
luck
basically
on your
free to
second
go.
run,
We're just gonna go ahead and
and
mute and deafen you and just take off.
I'll
when you're
mute and
ready.
deafen you, and we'll see you on the other side.
Let's go,
Thank you.
let's go.
Cheers.
Right, so patrol is going to be here straight away, but they didn't come. That's peculiar.
Okay, we are starting our second run in this S3 head-to-head.
Any sentries?
We are now on seed number 3. Dino is already set off. Ubeek is a little bit of stream lag. That's fine. And he's off passing through garden.
Took long enough.
Following behind Dino.
Pay the bills. Oh goodness.
So we've got a KH-23 versus the USB Tactical at the moment. We've got a pump action shotgun rolling with Dino.
Override token found.
Is Ubeek going to be purchasing another weapon here?
Brother.
Goes for the pistol roll, and I believe that is one of the Glocks. It's a bit hard to tell in the shadows. And opts immediately to put the flashlight on it. Ubeek definitely being a flashlight lover.
Oh, I already got the override token. Yep, that's right. Ah, but I need Jackie's at Hollows. Where are we?
Unfortunately lost his no alert bonus there.
Great.
That's so Zig spotting him.
Okay.
Dino going for the hollow points for better head popping.
Something like that.
I hope I get to play one of these.
No! Oh, boo!
And Dino's
Should've checked my
straight
bonus.
into
There goes
the
my self bonus.
hold. So they've both lost a stealth bonus in this first take phase.
Interfacing with system
So
node.
once again,
Hold
they're starting out neck to
disposition.
neck and neck with each other
Analyzing system.
in terms of points. Let's see how close the results are going to be on this run as well. We have a slightly awkward spread for Ubeek. Some of them being hidden a little bit behind.
Wait, what?
Oh, it's above his head. Always check above and behind you.
Neutral.
Bit of a noob.
Yep.
I am just
Yep, 6 is very much valid. Ubeek taking a tiny hit there, but that is a point loss, unfortunately.
actually, you know what?
Hold successful. Data extracted. Four override tokens found.
So Ubeek has a bit of a
Advance
deficit to catch
next
up on this
system
time.
node and take it.
Dino did a fantastic job of drawing even at slightly beating Ubeek to the post after taking those early hits in the previous run. So it shows it definitely can be done.
Did I just wrap around?
And yes, Dino has gone in at a large circle.
Override token found.
Which means if it was a race, Ubeek is now winning, having entered the supply room first. Goes hunting down that Sosa patrol. Peace of mind, if nothing else, I presume.
Override token found.
So what purchases are we going to see here? I'm expecting the 2-point shotgun from both of
Oh,
them.
nice. M1014.
A slightly better roll here for Dino. The main difference between these two guns being an extra round, an extra shell in the magazine for Dino's shotgun. And that can make all the difference when doing a encryption clear. One missed shot or just requiring one extra shot to clear an encryption will require Ubeek to do an extra reload. So there's a bit of extra time spent loading when it could be spent on shooting. It's not a big difference, but it can be a noticeable one. When the scores were that close on the previous run, you need every single point you can get. So the advantage goes to Dino here with the weapon choice. But maybe Ubeek can make it work.
You know, life is like a charcuterie board. You get chopped
Why
to
am I
bits.
so
There's
lost?
always one cheese left
Where
no
am I
one
going?
wants.
I can't remember how C3 goes. Is it this way?
Dino is once again going around in circles. If he's getting lost, he can always look at one of the maps. He just ran past one.
What's that?
He should have turned right there if he wanted to go out into the main corridors. That would have allowed him to pass through Clerestory and
I just
into
realized.
Garden through the same entrance Ubeek is next to.
Forgot about that.
But he has come through the other entrance. Okay. Getting a pretty clean clear of Garden.
Oh no.
And they are
I'm gonna have to
both
grass
touching
toucher.
grass.
Dragon, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Interfacing
Ubeek
with
starts his
system
hold
node.
slightly sooner.
I'm gonna have to touch
Hold
grass.
this position.
Dino
touch
is
grass.
right after.
Analyzing system.
Fantastic
I
jump
can't believe
across
it.
to the balcony there from Ubeek.
Analyzing system.
And they both set upon completing their hold number 2.
I don't know what that is.
Taking positions at opposite ends of the room. Dino on the bridge, Ubeek on the far balcony.
Hardened encryption detected.
Encryptions are up.
Neutralized.
Very good clear from
Encryption
Ubeek there.
neutralized.
Really fast.
Advancing to
spending a
next
couple of
system
extra
layer.
seconds to reload.
Oh.
And trying to
Analyzing
find that
system.
last encryption. That's some time lost there that Ubeek is able to catch up on in terms of scoring, catching up to that hit in the first hold. Ubeek certainly seems a little more relaxed at this point.
1, 2,
Dino
3.
doing a
Good. Okay.
lot more frantic toing and throwing. Not having his shotgun
Swarm
racked.
encryption
That's unfortunate.
neutralized.
As Ubeek goes on to start taking out these swarm encryptions.
Bro.
Looking for the last one.
Encryption
There it is.
neutralized.
Hold 2 is complete for Ubeek. Dino swarms
Hold
are up.
successful.
Can he be faster in
Data
clearing them, or
extracted.
will he also be looking for the last
5
one?
override tokens
He's found them, but he needs to reload.
Advance to next
Losing track
system
of
node and
how
taking
many
off.
shells are in your shotgun are. How many shells are in your shotgun is a problem. Has to switch to his secondary,
That was a terrible clear.
but the
Boy,
hold
that's
is
right.
clear. Ubeek may have made up for that point loss from that early hit by this point already. So we'll see how they do going into hold 3.
Over there.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Slightly awkward with that Sosik coming down the stairs for Ubeek there.
What's that?
And dealing with patrols is always a bit of a pain, but he's been blinding these Sosiks with the flashlight. I don't believe they've alerted on him. Unlike Dino, who is panicking a little and has lost the stealth bonus. Those Sosiks have indeed alerted on him.
Override token found.
Some heavy breathing from Dino there as he tries to calm himself down again once more. Okay, are we going to see a difference once more in weapon selection? Is he going to go for that 6-point AR roll despite getting disappointed by it last time? Gets a QBZ.
What's going on over here? What's that?
Wait.
Yep, he's figuring out controls. It's a slightly awkward gun to manipulate, having the select fire at the back.
Interfacing with
Ubeek has
system node.
started hold number 3
Hold this
already,
position.
having not purchased a
Analyzing
gun.
system.
Oh, what an abomination. Oh, that magwell is horrible.
What's that?
Oh, I think I'd be here.
Hardened and confident.
I don't know, he doesn't like the gun so much he's throwing it away. Okay, he's out of shotgun shells in his Beretta. Out in the KS-23, switching back to the pistol.
Encryption
Gets
neutralized.
the last hardened,
Sayonara Mark 23.
and that is now
what's the-
cleared.
Advancing to
Yep.
next system layer.
I knew what I was talking about.
Analyzing system.
So Ubeek's still using the shotgun as primary weapon. Might have actually been quicker to reload it rather than switching weapons twice and having to adjust to the different handling of each on those hardened encryptions. If you are very good at switching, it can be faster. If you're not, it can be slower.
No, boo.
Encryption.
And that's the alert bonus gone again for Dino, but he has started the hole. Ubeek is clearing out his swarms. Switches shotguns again and gets the clear. The two Sosigs not knowing where he was at
Advancing
all.
to next system layer.
So he has avoided taking any more hits.
Analyzing system.
What's going on over here?
Just a question of how he's going to approach the recursive this time. If Ubeek hadn't occupied the recursive with that shotgun surgery, or failed shotgun surgery in the last run, that would have been his run to hold.
Boo.
Dino takes a hit.
Damn it.
That's point loss for Dino, unfortunately. He's on to the second phase. The swarms are ready to close. The clouds are there. Ubeek is ready and waiting.
Recursive.
Shotgun surgery again on the recursives. Can he do it without occupying it this time?
Encryption neutralized.
Does. That was a good fast clear.
Hold
And Ubeek is done with hold
Data
number 3.
extracted. Advance to next system node and take.
Dino has found all of the 5 clouds for his swarms. They are up. Switching back to the shotgun. 3 shots to take out that first one, that's unfortunate. 2 for the second. Really, you want to be trying to get these in one hit, or at most 2. And then you can clear them all with 1 magazine.
You know what? Who needs to reload?
I suspect he is firing a halfway reload there, a bit hard to tell.
Let's go.
Just catching the encryption with the edge of the spread rather than catching it fully.
I do not have this under control. Bruh. Ah.
Okay, so we shall see how he handles the recursives. He has already complained about the
Override
sights.
token found.
Honestly, I don't think the sights in this gun are too bad.
You
He takes another hit. That's really unfortunate. Personally, I don't think the sights on the QBZ are that bad. I think they're actually quite comfortable to use. However, you are restricted to only using the iron sights. And Ubeek roll 8-point AR roll and gets the. I'm not going to name that gun, just
die here.
just because of guidelines. Actually, no, it's the Pen 15. We can call it that, just fine. No, it looks awful. It probably wouldn't run particularly well.
Oh, no.
Um,
Shot saw me.
It is very much a failed fashionista sort of gun. The idea being made
No health
by
drop?
someone who doesn't know what they're doing, what works very particularly well. But as H3 does not do malfunctions, and every gun works as well as it possibly could, you know, it's an AR-15. And it will work as well as any other AR-15 in the game.
Oh, hello.
Don't know, duking out that Sosig.
Just did a 1-2-1-2 to him. Did you see that?
He turned around as he darted behind and around him. Okay. So hold 4 for this seed is Turbine, which everyone knows and loves. The question is, where are they going to hold it from? What is their approach going to be? Are they going to hold from the top of the turbine itself, around in circles, or pick a platform and stick with it?
Analyzing system.
Dino buying more power-ups. It has 3 defensive power-ups. He's obviously not wanting to be hit again and suffering from that point loss. He has no ammo, no bullet boost, however.
Self-encryption detected.
Still possible to buy that going to hold 5, however, so no loss yet. Ubeek picking up themselves quite well in this very large room. Spotted 3 of those there, and he has cleared them. Very nicely done.
Advancing to next system layer.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Analyzing system.
In a side position in turbine, not at the top or the bottom levels. Most people like to hold the upper levels, let them look down on the entire room, but Ubeek obviously does not have that as his preference. Maybe it's because it gives him a better control over the doors, but 2 entrance doors on each level, on each side of
Encryption detected.
and the polymorph is up for Ubeek. See if you can get a better clear than we did on the run. It's starting around a bit, being a little bit awkward.
Encryption
But
control.
yes, that was a very good clear there.
Advancing to next
Taking out the
system
Sosuks that
layer.
were coming for him, keeping himself safe.
Analyzing system.
And Dino is into hold number 4. Right on Ubeek's heels.
Nothing, it's nothing. I deceive.
A little bit of a headbutt into the turbine there. And Dino takes a hit. That's another point loss. That first hit in a hold is painful. That's lose 2,000 points. As you lose the bonus for going for phase and the entire hold without taking a hit.
Regenerative
And Jones is up, straight down by the shotgun. Completely cleared by the shotgun.
Oh my
As
god.
Ubeek opted to use the
hold successful.
infinite ammo
Data
power up,
extracted.
so he can
Advance to
just
next
spray
system
away
node
to his
and
heart's
take it.
content. Hold 4 is complete for Ubeek. Dino is on the polymorphic. Just holding from the top here. Is he going to get close like last time to the encryption, or is he going to be trying to snipe out those nodes from afar? So that was the big difference between the 2 players on this encryption in the last run. Dino got up in close to the encryption and cleared it very quickly. Yep, here we go. Moved in close. The polymorphic is up. That's very good timing. Struggling a little bit. Takes another hit. And sets upon clearing it as well as he can. Is that the last node? It is. Polymorphic is complete
Oh,
for Dino.
Orca dork. Buddy.
So he is opting to go back up to the top of the turbine.
Okay, there's the regen.
Override
Just about
token
makes it.
found.
And he has spotted the cloud for the regeneration node. So he has his situational awareness. Ubeek buying another set of power-ups, getting a ghost and a bullet boost. So he has the bullet boost for the final encryption. Goes for some defense. Only 1 defensive sausage though. But he does have the infinite ammo, which will help him on the other encryptions. Generative is up for Dino. He takes out the core of it with the shotgun. A switch to the AR and manually clear the rest of these cubes. picking up the center as soon as it appears. Quick reload, and the center has appeared again, takes another hit. One more, it doesn't matter how many hits you take, as long as you still got health.
I'm on 680 health.
Opts to eat his hot dog, as opposed to searching for more health on the level. You can get health from taking out the laser irises, patrols
Louise.
from the supply room, and
Holy Krakatoa.
the sausage squirrels with square barrels in the center zone. So he could possibly have held on to that sausage, the health dog, to give him a bit more peace of mind. Obviously he preferred to get his health back early on, as opposed to having to risk himself slightly in the pursuit of that health. So hold 5 is Hydro, and we will see the two of them from that room. Previous runs have seen contestants. Oh, that's there's the bullet boost he was looking for. I mean, another infinite ammo is not a problem. It's a very useful thing to have. If you run for the first, you can run it for the first 2 encryptions in hold 5 and burn them both down very quickly. So Dino has 2 infinite ammos, 2 ghosts, a shield, and a bullet boost going into this final hold. Ubeek hasn't got quite as many power-ups, but is still quite well appointed. Quick neck slap,
Interfacing with
so a
system
quick
head.
neck snap,
Hold this
and
position.
Ubeek is into hold number 5.
Analyzing system.
Starting up to a very high position, very good fling off of that zip line there. So he now shoots down on all the SO6. None of the encryptions require to be particularly up close. The final encryption does maximum effect. You can just raid X down all these encryptions from range. There's none like the polymorphic that require you to avoid hitting particular parts. Just the shotgun. Some of those little bits of that encryption, clear it fully, or was there one left?
Advancing to
I
next
believe he's cleared it
system
fully. Hard to tell around the corner there.
Analyzing system.
He's on to phase 2 on 5. Okay, so Dunn's sorting himself out before making his way to Hydra himself. Ubeek is focusing down these SO6.
Orthogonal encryption detected.
Ghost and the infinite ammo needs to drop down to try and find the encryption. It is down below the platforms on. And it's taunting him as he rises after he drops down below it. Can he get these last sides? It's not turning to give him a good shot in the faces. Eventually it does, and he gets the clear.
Advancing to next system link.
One more encryption to go for Ubeek,
Analyzing
as
system.
Dino enters hold number 5 himself. Can Dino retain his composure and get a good clear at the end here and make up those hits he's taken? It was a very incredibly close score on the first round. Personally, I feel like it's going Ubeek's way this time round. Cascading these up for Dino. Obviously infinite ammo and his ghost dogs. He can just keep firing away at it as quickly as he likes. Doesn't have to worry about reloading. Full of control and clears the encryption out.
Neutralize it.
Ubeek's going in for that final hit and takes it out by dropping right next to it.
Hold
Ubeek is
successful.
done with his
Data
run.
extracted.
Congratulations to him.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Okay,
Returning to interface.
now just need Dino to finish his run. And we'll see how their scores compare. Okay, the orthogonal is up for Dino. He's popped his shield, he's popped infinite ammo. It is rotating away from him.
Oh, the irony if I just stayed there.
He doesn't quite get the shots.
Oh, come on.
It keeps turning away from him, gives him the final face, and he wipes it out.
Do not eat.
Advancing to next system node.
Okay, one last phase to go. He has his ghost, he has his bullet boost. He should clear this nice and quickly. He's up against the tier 3 SO6 with the full face armor. Getting a little unluck there, having completely emptied his magazine, not having one in the chamber.
Such riveting comment.
A
Oh,
little bit of
no!
panic,
Right
taking
through
a
the holes.
hit
No,
underneath the
God
barrier
damn it.
there.
Ah, boo.
That's even
That
more
sucks.
points lost. And I think Ubeek has likely
Well, I'm
taken
not
this
going to go
based
for now.
off of hits alone at this point. The encryption is up. And will he one-shot it? He does indeed. Dinofreak has completed hold number 5. Let's bring Ubeek back into the room. And
What?
we can talk
Oh, man.
about what's going on. Hello, Ubeek.
Terrible, terrible.
You.
Okay, so you have both completed your run. How do you think it went?
It certainly could have gone better.
Oops.
Um,
Oh, dude.
had a very rough orthogonal placement at the end.
Yes, but could it have gone worse? That's the question.
Oh, it always can go worse.
Okay, the real question is, was it good enough? You finished first again, so I'll read your score out first. Ubeek, you scored 1,242,350. Dinofreak completed his run with a score of 1,175,000 on the dot, which means,
Ooh.
Ubeek, that you have won this second round of this head-to-head. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So that does, of course, mean we're going on to a third round to see who will take the final victory. You may take a break if you wish, or we can
Yeah, I'll
get
just
started.
grab a water real quick and
Yep.
move
okay.
around for a second, and then I'll be right back.
Right. Okay, folks watching, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Cheers. All right, back.
Okay, how are you feeling going into this last one, neck and neck?
Good. My nerves creeping back in.
But you
But
won this one with a larger point difference than the previous one, so that's got to make you feel a little bit better, right?
it does. But we're going into Inclinator now, so all bets are off.
Yep. So this will be seed number 1. and you may eat your hot dog and start selecting your weapons when ready.
Alrighty.
Not
What do you got
risky.
for me, Anton?
Is a good option.
Yeah. P250.
Oh, instantly forgot what the first hole
I'll take
was.
that.
You're going to take this P250? Okay.
It's all good. I mean,
was-
if you think about it.
Go on.
No, I shouldn't help you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't
I was
help
going to
you.
say, no, you shouldn't help me.
Right, okay, I won't hold you around.
That would be unfair.
Target system detected.
I'll let you go as soon as
Take
you
it.
wish.
I think I will go for this.
Cheers.
Good luck. I shall see you at the results screen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There it is.
Right, okay.
There we go. Yep.
I do like the scout though. It
Dino-
is-
Excuse
it
me.
is a
Dino has
bit
chosen the
offensive.
Scout.
Mhm.
Ubeek on for the
it's
P350.
definitely my favorite.
No
bolt
rerolls.
action in the game.
Oh,
I-
100%.
P350 was a
outside of,
P320.
like, you know, like the
My
Lee
brain is
Enfield,
not working properly today.
I like the old bolties.
Right.
Yeah,
So
no,
Ubeek is
do I.
off.
I love
Dino is
playing,
going to be following
G.I.
very shortly.
Probably G.I. Grayson, just because it's just so... all of those...
They are on a
all those replicas.
new
especially on the
seed.
big ones as well.
This is the decider.
It's really good.
The previous
so
two
you're
rounds
pretty much
don't
good,
count
huh?
Indeed, indeed.
one
indeed.
bit at this point, as they are neck and neck, with
Straight
You
into
can
it.
deafen you and
one
you
win
are free
to
go.
Absolutely. So let's go.
secure the person who moves on to phase 4B of this Goulash bracket.
What's over there?
Oh, that's a alert for Ubeek there. Unfortunately, that's a small point loss. The red exclamation mark over that SO6 head.
Override token found.
I just snuck past him.
And he goes for the pump action
messing with
shotgun
me.
roll
I
again at
like
this
this.
point, and
Let's
gets
move on.
the TOS
Oh, that's
once
his
more.
friend. Ah, there he is. Stealth bonus lost.
Dino also lost the stealth bonus. So they are neck and neck at this point.
Override token found.
Getting some number 4 buckshot in the TOS. If we go by the previous run, this will be Ubeek's primary weapon for this first hold. You just to see if Dino purchases a new gun at this point. If he likes the bolt actions, he obviously chose to go with the Scout.
Alright.
He could buy another one for another site. Instead, he purchases a pistol, gets a Makarov. Once more goes for the hollow points, giving it some stopping power against SO6.
How bad this would all smell if they could smell it.
As Ubeek is moving into garden. Ubeek will be once again touching grass
Oh god.
to trigger this hold.
Garden's starting hold.
Sneaky shot there up into SO6's head.
Oh, goody.
Are you really?
That SO6 has panicked a little bit and has gone down. Both
I'm gonna
using
be
the
grass
pistol
toucher
to...
again.
They're both touching grass. The orb is in the same location with both of them. And Dino has gone to the orb first.
Analyzing system.
So Dino is using the Scout as his primary, getting down low to use the wall for cover to get close to these SO6 and clear them out quickly. Ubeek jumps down to the grass
Interfacing
to
with system node.
start his hold
Hold
number
this
1.
position. Analyzing system.
Statics are up for Dino. And struggling to hit Makarov at range. Short barrel makes it a little bit awkward to aim with it. He does have that laser sight on it though, which in theory makes it easier. However, he still missed a few shots. The question is, was it still faster than Ubeek is going to manage to do? Ubeek's statics are up. And has to switch to the pistol.
Oh, yeah, it is nice.
Has to reload, that's unfortunate. Misses that shot again. And there's one more, it's probably behind this wall. It is not. He's searching for it, it's above instead.
Encryption neutralized.
And Ubeek clears hold number 1. I believe that was a little bit slower than Dino's though.
Data extracted.
So there is
4 override
a bit of
tokens
catching up to
found.
do once more.
Advance to next system node. take.
Okay, didn't follow me, that's okay. Oh, but you're here. Jesus. That was close.
Quickly dodging the floater on Dino's part, having to avoid running into the laser grid.
Ah, crud.
And Sosik has alerted on him in Green Question is, will Ubeek also lose his alert bonus? Or will he maintain it?
Oh, for fork's sake. I already
Well.
lost my self-notice anyway.
Dino's triggered the laser wall.
The irony.
As I said, he's already lost his double bonus. No points lost, but that will cause Sosix to be coming his way. As they are alerted to his position. There we go.
Jesus.
And Sosik was heading towards that laser.
Huh?
Question is, are we going to see any more? Or is he going to get through this shop quickly enough to not have to worry about it? And Dino getting the same shotgun as last time. Certainly one of the better rolls.
GM 1014.
What is Ubeek going to get this time around? I presume we're also going to see the 2-point shotgun roll. It definitely seems to be the most popular choice at this point.
Override token found.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Go. And Ubeek gets the Spaz 12 instead. Is he going to purchase a stock for it? That's the question. As he has spent tokens on getting the power up following his previous purchasing decisions, it seems that that's not going to be the case.
We have another chance. But
I'm guessing we're going to see the flashlights being moved onto the Spaz here as well. And they've both purchased a ammunition power up, and both of them getting infinite ammo. So they will at some point both be looking for a bullet boost. But there's never a time when infinite ammo isn't useful. Dino's made his way to the pipes first and begins the hold. Ubeek entering the pipe works just shortly afterwards. Has the orb at the top of this room here.
I not hear him. 1, 2,
He's choosing to hunt down these O6,
1 below.
guarding the hold first, and begins his
Interfacing
hold
with
number 2.
system node. Hold this position. Analyzing
The hard
system.
going to pop soon, right now in fact for Dino, causing him to have to choose between shooting the encryption or shooting at the Sosig. It's a deflected shot there, and one below. Very, very clean clear of those hardens from Dino there. Is Ubeek going to be able to match that performance?
Hard encryption detected. Neutralize it.
Counting them
Encryption neutralized.
and getting all of his encryptions too.
Advancing to next system
Thinking
layer.
there's one below, but actually finding
1,
it,
2, 3. Not below.
Analyzing system.
finding it above him, getting it cleared. Very nicely done. So we're moving on to the swarms next. And Dino swarms are now up. He's clocked where they are. Getting some unfortunate shots there. Switching to the pistol to clear that last one. And he's now in hold number 2.
Swarm encryption detected.
Big swarms are up.
Encryption neutral.
And he's done. Very, very cleanly done on those
Hold
swarms.
successful. Data extracted.
That was definitely
5
faster than Dino's
override
swarm
tokens
clear.
found. Advance to next system node and take
See
it.
how close these results are at the end, but at the moment Ubeek probably has the advantage. Only by a little. So we're getting a run through Inclinator here.
What's that?
as they make their way up to the next supply room and the next hold.
Here.
So the next supply room is here in Array, as Dino sneaks in, trying to keep his alert bonus. Also stealthily deal with the Sosigs. I don't know how the Sosig doesn't alert when you pick them up, but that was very nicely done. And once again, we see Dino going for the 6-point AR roll, getting the L85.
This is all simultaneously far too
Okay,
balanced and not
puts the red dot on to the L85. Looks like he... hard to tell, I think that is the 10 round magazines for it.
Huh?
Okay, so Ubeek is clearing out the hold, trying to list to see if there is another Sosig down below. There is indeed. The flashlight helping him out. Being able to very clearly see the Sosigs down in the shadows there. We are seeing both the Makarov and the Scout go on Dino's side, while Ubeek purchases a bolt action rifle. Gets the AWM, but I think he most likely just going for the red dot. Will he be selling the AWM? That's the question. I believe that is most likely to be the case, and he is indeed.
Override token found.
What's over there?
Will he be keeping the TOS? It seems he is for now. And Dino is on his way to storage. Or almost. Ubeek is actually the first one out of the room.
I actually need to get rid of my pistol. That's a shame. Right. I don't have a kablamo takeout.
Just clearing out storage guards and heading for the orb. Ubeek starts hold number 3.
Hold this position. Analyzing
Dino is
system.
considering
storage.
how to take out the final encryption. You can do it with a single shotgun and almost any other weapon. 2 shotguns is obviously the most reliable method. Single shotgun bullet boost clear.
Neutralized.
Did Ubeek take a hit there? He did indeed. That's a little unfortunate. He's getting a fairly clean clear on these targets.
Encryption
There we
neutralized.
go.
Advancing
Question
to
is
next
Dino
system
going
layer.
to have such a clean clear as well, or not?
1, 2.
Analyzing system.
Dino is clocking the location of the hard encryptions. Doing a very good job of picking them out there. Dealing with that Sosig really cleanly. Last one escaping him slightly, but it's down. The L85 showing that he can do some work. Okay,
Swarm
they're both taking a
encryption
similar
deployed.
position near that doorway. The swarms are up for Ubeek. First one is down, second is down. Third one being a one shot, using the time taken to relocate to reload the shotgun.
You're gonna need a wagon when I'm done.
Shooting a little bit high there on that one encryption. Potentially that's down to the shadow of the front sides being slightly low. But he gets a full clear on
Analyzing
those
system.
swarms, which are up the Dino as well. Dino's going through them, while the other runs the shotgun shells, which is the L85 quickly, and there we go, he's finished off his swarms as well. fully reload his shotgun this time, however. So we're talking about the advantage of having a couple of extra shells in your shotgun's magazine. Ubeek actually gets the advantage this time around, having a couple of extra shells in a full magazine of the spats. And because are up, Ubeek. We're going to see the shotgun surgery again, I believe. Getting nice and close to that one. Does he know where this last encryption is? It's actually above where he was. Unfortunately, he missed it. That's slightly awkward to get as he switches to pistol. It's good to see him do that this time. Not running the risk of hedgehogging it, and Ubeek is done with hold number 3. A bit of time lost not realizing where that encryption is, unfortunately. It always pays to keep track of where those encryption clouds are before they appear. And I actually missed Dino clear out his recursive. That was a very quick one. So they are very much more neck and neck now. Ubeek having taken that damage, losing any point advantage he would have had. Moving on to hold 4 now. Hold 4, of course, being the famous inclinator. Both of them are taking the route around inclinator rather than passing through it to get to the pump rather than the supply route. Ubeek taking a hit from one of those floaters there. Dino doing some stealth shenanigans once more. He's certainly clearing these supply rooms with style. Taking the safer method of opening boxes.
Wait, where's the override token?
By moving them into the corridor first. Dino potentially worrying that he had lost his override token. You can lose it down through the floor in pump, which is why Ubeek is moving the boxes out of the room first.
Override token found.
To ensure that it doesn't get lost and he is able to pick up the token. Both of them having to deal with patrols coming through.
The second one? And a third one. Bastards.
Yep, patrols coming from inclinator can indeed hear shooting here, and they do route this way as well. So they are a present danger. Ubeek going for the 8-point assault rifle roll, getting the 60-round tombstone mags once more. Getting surprised by another patrol there, but reacting nicely to it. So we've got the L85 versus the Scar. Is the red dot coming off of the shotgun, the Spaz, to go on the Scar, or staying on the Spaz? For now it's staying on the Spaz. Dino is moving towards inclinator. Ubeek is thinking about what he wants to do at this point. Purchases the ghost. He might end up making use of that in this hold. Dino gets a nice spawn for the hold orb and is able to run into and start clearing out inclinator. So run into and start inclinator without having to clear it out. We see a tracer purchase for Ubeek. He will not have to spend so much time aiming, being able to walk shots on targets. Ubeek not getting such a nice node position to start the hold. So he's trying to take out these SO6 from above first. Explosive fire can put them into a state where they can alert on him. However, he has
Interfacing
lost
with
that
system
alert
node.
bonus
Hold this position.
and also take no hit bonus.
Analyzing system.
He's into hold 4 as well.
Where's the polymorphic? Oh my god, down there. Alright.
Okay, so Dino's polymorphic is down at the bottom. Without stealths.
Stealth encryption
Ubeek is
detected.
taking a
Neutralized.
more defensive position higher up as Dino pops his shield sausage to get down and closer to the encryption. Timing it well to get hit just after it appears. Nice and close, making for
Advancing
easier
to
shots
next
on this
system
encryption,
Bruh.
even though it is playing with him and turning away. His shield is keeping him safe, he's not taking any hits. And he retreats or repositions back to the top. Seems like the encryption is going to be lower down as well. Not quite as low down. He sprays at the SO6 down fire. And to deal with the SO6, tucking himself into a corner, starts clearing out the nodes. Better node position and turning than Dino did, and a faster clear. Very nicely done from Ubeek there.
Advancing to next system lane. Analyzing
Situational
system.
awareness, knowing where to put himself to keep himself in cover from the SO6, and the agility is up and down. Spraying it down with the shotgun, shooting the L85 to finish it off. It's done. Dino is done with hold number 4. Ubeek is right in the top corner again. Spraying down these stairs. The question is, where exactly is the regenerative for him? Quite a long way down there, you can see the encryption cloud at the bottom of the room. He's going to have to traverse
Regenerative encryption detected.
and regenerative is up. Fumbling a little bit on that reload, switching to the shotgun. At this range, this spread might be able to take it out quite easily. As long as you get lucky. He has not got the luck, unfortunately. That one last node to get, and it's done. Ubeek is complete with hold number 4.
Hold successful. Data
So
extracted.
now they're both going into the final hold
Advance to
spillway,
next system node
and this is going to be what decides their match. Dino has opted to take the route up through the centre corridors to Westery. He's going up through the pipeworks and will likely enter Goulash to get to the supply room.
Bruh.
Struggling a little bit on that reload.
I just lost myself, guys. Freaking sucks.
I've got a feeling this is going to be another fairly close score. We shall see once we get to the board at the end. To go through before we get there. Dino is happy with his power-ups, having two shields, 1 ghost, infinite ammo, and bullet boost.
15 minutes. I'm not aggressive for this time.
Investigating.
Dino went pretty much entirely just power-ups there. He's got what he wanted.
Aim higher next time.
What is Ubeek going to purchase? He already has his infinite ammo and the bullet boost that he wants. He has one defensive power-up, which he goes in.
Override token found.
It's interesting, Ubeek has a torch. The way is quite a dark hold. A torch is very beneficial even if you're not using it to stun SO6. You can see the SO6 in the dark as they are coming down the ladders. They can be rather awkward to spot there otherwise. So Ubeek has all 4 power-ups he may want, but another defensive sausage is not something that will hurt him. But instead he is opting to look through the weapons. Looking like he's going to be selling his pistol for 1 token, which will be enough to get him that magazine-fed shotgun he was looking at. As Dino goes into hold number 5. So Ubeek rolls the Spaz 15, the brother to the Spaz 12. Although it is also a 12 gauge shotgun. The Anaconda mags are rather large, however.
Wait, where's the cascading? Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is.
Cascading is up for Dino. He's broken it apart. He's working on quick reload to work on taking down the smaller blocks. Some nice measured shooting here. Aiming each shot, taking it out quite quickly. Just doing wonders at stopping with SO6, any SO6 from shooting him. So, Isomorphic is up next for Dino. It's sorry, orthogonal even. It's off on the left there. Hides behind a barrier, behind one of the pillars here. And it's not being as nice as it could be, giving him the faces to shoot. But eventually it turns and Dino clears it. No damage taken, he's still running the shield. He has his bullet boost ready for the final encryption. I think Ubeek might have lost his alert bonus there. That's unfortunate. These large open rooms can be a lot harder to clear out without losing that alert bonus. Spray down the SO6 and Doug taking a hit. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Start right time to pop the shield. You won't need it once the encryption is taken out. There we go. You could have popped both the powers before. But he's got the encryption. He is done with hold number 5. This one is complete.
Get out. Whoa, my days. KNL, my 3rd best score, could have been a 131.
Okay, and Ubeek has begun hold 5.
Hold this position.
Here we go.
Analyzing system.
What's up?
Dude, hey, Dragon. Wow, that was no delay on that. That's crazy.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm going to pause Dino's run. So Ubeek is still running, and we shall.
Cascading encryption.
Hide that. down quite nicely. He might have taken a hit there while I was
next system layer.
adjusting things. That's just
Analyzing
unfortunate if
system.
he did. To check as soon as his rescue. So they will both taken a hit in this whole fight.
Orthogonal encryption detected.
And the orthogonal is up.
Neutralize it.
Great use, but it is being to him as well. Takes it down fairly quickly still. Good work from Ubeek here.
Next system layer. Analyzing system.
Torches effectively spot these SO6, not having to shoot at shadows in the dark. Good job of taking them out quickly. He's got his ghost, he popped early. There we go, this is what we should have seen from Dino, making sure the power-up stopped early so he can get to and clear out that encryption. Refractive is up, above his head, takes it out in one shot, and Ubeek completes. Hold number 5.
Successful. Data extracted. Advance to next system node and take it.
Okay, so the question is, how do their scores stack up against one another? Let's bring Ubeek back into the room and we can reveal the scores. Hi Ubeek, congratulations on finishing the run. How do you think it went?
Thank you. I was pretty rough. There was a few silly little mistakes that definitely could have been avoided, but I think it's just
they can sneak in, can't they?
Oh, they really can. I think that's the aim of the game when you're doing 3 runs back to back.
It is. Consistency is key. And being able to win, of course. You need to score high and do it consistently. That's a better way of saying it, isn't it? Okay,
yeah, that's the trick I was missing.
Okay, so you scored a 1,169,700. Dinofreak, on the other hand, scored a 1,290,500. He had a very, very good run. Which
nicely done, Dino.
Yeah, very, very good score. That is his 3rd highest score on the leaderboard.
Really locked in for that last one.
That does unfortunately mean that Dino is the one who's going to be going forward from here. So
That's it's bittersweet.
it's bittersweet, yes.
Yeah.
It does mean that you no longer have to worry about competing.
I'm free.
You're free. Think of it that way.
Look, I'm just really happy to have made it as far as I have. It's been phenomenal, sort of competing and getting to go up against all these great runners. I'm glad I was still in it after facing off against Howdy.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Yeah, Howdy's a fantastic runner as well. Obviously, being second on the board gives him a certain level of intimidation when he's going up against someone else.
That it does.
Okay, so thank you very much. Have you got? If chat has any questions for Ubeek, please put them in. It's not been particularly busy today, but we do have some people watching. Have you got any words you'd like to say, Ubeek, to finish off your time with us?
No, just thank you for everything. Thank for your time, sort of putting on the tournament. And good luck to Dino as he goes into the next phase.
Great. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure Dino will be thankful to hear that as well. And so with that, I think we are done for now. We do have another run scheduled for today. I unfortunately am not going to be around to take it. I have a prior appointment I need to get to, but no one's signed up for it. That's a bit unfortunate. It's meant to be starting around about now. I shall have to see if anyone is available. Okay, with that, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you very much again. Emergency VHS in the chat has said GG to both runners. And
Cheers.
so I give you my goodbye, Ubeek, and goodbye to everyone watching. Thank you very much, and I'd better go and see what I can do to save this next run. All right, cheerio.
Cheers.